So you're still here. Good. That already tells me you're not just playing with the idea of learning English. You're actually in it. And if you're in it, then we need to talk honestly about what really happens after the excitement fades. Because it always fades. In the beginning, everything feels fresh. New words feel interesting. New sounds feel cool. You imagine yourself speaking confidently, traveling, watching movies without subtitles, maybe even working in English. The vision is exciting. Then reality arrives. You don't understand a fast speaker. You forget basic vocabulary. You try to form a sentence, and your brain freezes. Suddenly English feels heavy, complicated, annoying. This is the point where most people quietly disappear. Not because they're incapable, not because English is impossible, but because their expectations were unrealistic. They thought improvement would feel smooth. Let me say this clearly. Learning English is not smooth. It's messy, uneven, sometimes frustrating, sometimes boring. And that's not a problem. That's the process. You need to understand something important about your brain. Your brain does not grow in a straight line. It grows in layers. At first, everything is conscious. You think about grammar rules. You translate in your head. You carefully build sentences word by word. It feels slow because it is slow. Then something strange happens. After enough repetition, your brain starts recognizing patterns automatically. You don't think about the rule. You just feel what sounds right. That feeling is not magic. It's pattern recognition built through repetition. But here's the frustrating part. During the transition from conscious effort to automatic ability, you often feel worse. Yes, worse. Because your brain is reorganizing information. It's replacing fragile memory with stable patterns. That reorganization feels unstable. Like rebuilding a house while still living in it. This phase is called a plateau. Plateaus are where learners either level up or give up. On a plateau you feel stuck. You study, but your level seems the same. You practice speaking, but you don't sound better. You listen, but fast English still feels fast. Your brain, however, is consolidating. It's strengthening neural connections. It's turning effort into habit. The plateau is not stagnation. It's integration. But emotionally, it feels like failure. And that emotional reaction is the real danger. Because the moment you say, I'm not improving, your motivation drops. When motivation drops, effort drops. When effort drops, progress actually stops. Not because of ability, but because of belief. So let's reset your mindset. Instead of asking, why am I not improving? Ask, what am I stabilizing right now? Maybe you're stabilizing past tense. Maybe you're stabilizing common vocabulary. Maybe your listening is becoming more automatic. Progress is not always visible, but it is often happening quietly. Now let's talk about perfectionism. Perfectionism sounds like discipline. It sounds serious. But most of the time, it's fear wearing a mask. You don't speak because your grammar isn't perfect. You don't write because you might make mistakes. You don't join conversations because you're not ready. Ready for what? A medal? Language is communication, not a performance exam. If someone understands you, you succeeded. Children speak incorrectly for years. They make thousands of mistakes. Nobody stops them. Nobody says, wait until your grammar is perfect. They speak, adjust, improve. You are allowed to be imperfect. Actually, you are required to be imperfect. Mistakes are data. They show you what to fix. If you avoid mistakes, you avoid information. And here's something else. Most people are not judging you as much as you think. They are busy thinking about themselves. Humans are wonderfully self-absorbed creatures. Now let's talk about vocabulary, because beginners often stress about this. You think you need thousands of words to speak well. That belief creates pressure. But daily conversations rely heavily on common words. Master the simple words deeply. Take a word like make. Make a decision. Make a mistake. Make money. Make time. One simple word, many uses. Take. Take a break. Take a chance. Take responsibility. Take notes. If you truly understand high-frequency words, your expressive power increases dramatically. Fluency is not about knowing rare words. It's about using common words flexibly. Depth beats width. Instead of memorizing 50 new words a day and forgetting them next week, learn 5 and use them in sentences. Say them out loud. Write them. Hear them in context. Ownership happens through use, not exposure. Now let's talk about thinking in English. At first, translation is normal. You hear something in English, and your brain searches for meaning in your native language. That's okay. Translation is a bridge. But you don't want to live on the bridge forever. To move beyond translation, connect English directly to images and experiences. When you hear rain, imagine rain. When you hear angry, imagine a face, a situation. Build direct connections. This takes time, but repetition builds speed. You also need to increase your emotional tolerance, because learning a language makes you feel stupid sometimes. Yes, I said it. You might be intelligent, successful, confident in your native language. Then suddenly in English, you sound simple, limited, slow. That feeling hurts your ego. But here's the truth. Temporary incompetence is the price of growth. You are not stupid. You are expanding. The discomfort is proof that you are stretching beyond your comfort zone. If you avoid that discomfort, you stay small. Let's talk about environment. If English only exists during your study time, progress will be slow. But if English surrounds you lightly throughout the day, improvement accelerates. Change your phone language. Follow English pages. Listen to short clips while walking. Think small thoughts in English. Environment shapes identity. When English becomes normal instead of foreign, resistance decreases. Now let's talk about sustainability. Some learners attack English with extreme intensity. 2 hours daily. Strict schedules. Complex systems. For 2 weeks, they are unstoppable. Then life happens. They miss 1 day. Then 2. Guilt appears. Motivation collapses. Instead of asking, how can I study more? Ask, how can I make this impossible to quit? Lower the barrier. 10 minutes daily is stronger than 2 hours occasionally. The brain loves consistency. Even small daily exposure keeps neural pathways active. Intensity creates spikes. Consistency creates transformation. And here's something you need to hear clearly. Fluency is not a talent competition. The learner who continues imperfectly will outperform the talented learner who stops. If you stay for the long game, improvement is inevitable. There will be moments when you surprise yourself. You'll understand a full video without subtitles. You'll speak for 5 minutes without freezing. You'll joke in English naturally. Those moments will feel normal, not dramatic. And that's the beauty of it. Fluency doesn't arrive with fireworks. It arrives quietly. One day you realize English feels lighter, less threatening, more automatic. That quiet shift is the reward for patience. So when you feel frustrated, remember, plateaus mean consolidation. Mistakes mean participation. Discomfort means growth. Slow progress means foundation building. Don't quit because today feels hard. Hard days are part of the process, not evidence of failure. You are not behind. You are not incapable. You are in progress. And progress, even slow progress, beats quitting every time. Keep going. Not aggressively. Not perfectly. Not dramatically. Just consistently. Because if you continue long enough, fluency stops being a dream. It becomes the natural result of everything you refuse to give up on.